the anatomy of natural teeth, natural central incisors. When we look at a natural incisor, we definitely see the line angle, the transition from the facial to the interproximal, an actual rounded corner. And we also see the other thing that I see missing on a lot of restorations. We can see the line angles both from the facial and from the incisal aspects. You can see them both ways. But we also see the lobes on the teeth. So all of these incisors on the facial surfaces are divided basically into thirds by the depressions in between the lobes. So we have these triangular shaped depressions, some more prominent than others. It depends on the anatomy of the teeth that we're working on. And you can usually ascertain that by looking at the neighbors of the teeth. And we also have surface texture. So these are the three things that we're going to be focusing on. This is a composite restoration done with a templated system. So it's direct composite veneers done with a template. And you size up the teeth, you etch, you isolate them, you etch, you bond, and then tooth by tooth by tooth, you go and place composite on them. And once it's on there, this particular template system, which I really like a lot, has some pretty heavy anatomy in it. And that's one of the reasons I like it. It has heavy anatomy in it. And then that allows me to customize that anatomy to each patient. Some people love that heavy anatomy. I actually love the way it looks, but other people, other patients are kind of like, oh, that's too much. Why do I have bumps on my teeth? And you have to tone it down a bit. I'm taking that coarse diamond, dry and slow, and removing just a little bit of the anatomy, keeping the lobes in place. And then we're going to go through our pinwheel polishers, and you'll see how quickly this shine comes. It really just takes a few seconds to bring it to life. You don't want to polish a long time. This entire finishing should take you less than 5 minutes in your chair. So here's the first one, and you see it's really pretty rough. And we run over it just a few times. And I know I sped this up so we wouldn't be watching videos forever. But it's just a few passes. Surface anatomy is still there, but you still see a little bit of the dullness. And then when we take that fine brush and put it on there, you see the shine just immediately comes to life. It just comes right up, looks fantastic right away. And then we're going to take our diamond brush and brush it out the rest of the way. Just a few passes. And a beautiful, very fast finish. So here's the patient at post-op, maybe this is probably 3 weeks later, but you see that composite veneer, some beautiful, just some pretty anatomy on there. Looks really natural. Over time, I find that all composite, no matter how well it's polished, some point over time starts to lose its sheen. So I always keep these polishers in my hygiene room. And as these patients come back for cleanings, I find like once every, I don't know, maybe every 2 to 3 years, I'll just pick up that diamond brush and a little bit of diamond paste, and we'll repolish these out in a few seconds in the hygiene room. And it just really helps them keep their life and keep their their shine and their life. And this is the two brands that I like. I like the Clinician's Choice, the ASAP, and on the posterior teeth, they make these brushes that go way down deep into those pits and fissures, which work beautifully. So same philosophy there, the medium and then the fine, and then a diamond brush. And I also like this set from Ultradent, medium and fine, and they also make the brooms that sweep down in there.